Welcome back to Enjoy the Pig. I'm Pat Randolph. Today we're going to look at another barbecue place in Kansas City, LCs Barbeque at Blue Parkway and Bar Road in East Kansas City. Recently, in an interview, George Gates, one of the Gates and sons, was talking about how there are 100 white barbecue restaurants, but only 3 black ones in Kansas City. And I believe that LC's would be the third of those 3 restaurants. The other one being Bryant's and of course Gates. If Gates is GM and Bryant's is Ford, LC's is Chrysler. It's a tiny restaurant, but they put out a lot of meat because they are located near the stadiums. So when there's a Chiefs game, LC's will open up early in the morning, and hundreds of people come get thousands of pounds of meat to bring to the Chiefs game. It is good, substantial, well-prepared barbecue. And the advantage they have over both Gates and Bryant's is that they're more traditional barbecue than either place, really. Bryant's has a couple specialties. Gates is an overall great experience, but foodies tend to like LC's. In my opinion, it only gets 3.5 out of 4 stars. I find it to be fairly inconsistent. It can be phenomenally good. I've been there before and would say it would put Gates to shame, but that's not most of the time. It is inconsistent. The pricing seems very high and inconsistent. I've been there before and gotten lunch for $10. I've been there before and lunch has cost me $32. So I don't really know, if their pricing is even consistent. I mean, they have prices up there, but I'm not sure how close they go by the prices they got published in the board. It's kind of whatever they feel like. LC's usually there making his meat for you. You've got the pit there in the restaurant. You got a smoker out and back. It's only about 1,000 square feet. You got pressed wood tables. You've got a cashier and a person at the pit getting your meat for you, and that's all they got. It's brought to you in a similar way that Bryant's is, just wrapped in paper with some white bread, pickles, and a lot of sauce. Their sauce is real good. It's good, spicy black barbecue sauce, and tends to be a thin sauce with a lot of spice and a tomato ketchup base, and that's how they make it. And it is really good. And you can eat a lot of it. And the advantage LC's has, I think, over some of the other restaurants is that across the board, their meats are all very good. And they're either all consistently good that day or they're all consistently not good that day. And LC's has almost exclusively a white clientele. I talked to a Jewish friend of mine. He says that it is the darling of Jewish people in Kansas City like to go to LC's. I don't know exactly why that is. But it is a good restaurant, and it's definitely a place that the Food Network has looked at and reviewed several times. I've seen stuff on TV about LC's a lot, and I think second to Bryant's, it's the most televised restaurant in Kansas City. For some reason, Gates does not get the national credit it should get, and I think it's because it looks like a regular restaurant. It's what it's designed to be. LC's is a joint. It's a barbecue joint. It's greasy. It's got pressed wood tables. It's got 2 people working there, and it is absolutely just about the meat, and that is it. One thing about LC's I like is they serve chicken wings, or at least the last time I was there. And again, it's going to be a place where your menu is going to vary a lot. Your pricing is going to vary a lot. I've been there before and spent $10 on lunch. I've been there before and spent $33. I don't know if it's based on their mood or that day's meat prices or how much they lost at the riverboat. I don't know, but you're never really sure what you're going to pay. You're never sure exactly what you're going to get, but you're usually pleasantly surprised. It's pretty good food. The sides aren't bad. Again, though, I've been there before when I ordered the beans one time and they were one kind of beans, or the beans another time they're a completely different style of beans. It's really about the meats at LC's, and it's about the culinary experience, quite frankly. It's not a place, again, like Bryant's, where you're going to go every day. It is an event going to LC's. LC's is located near the sports stadiums. So on the day of a Chiefs game, they'll prepare thousands of pounds of meat served to hundreds of people as they take it to go tailgating their Chiefs game. And I think that that may be what it's best known for. LC's is decent food. Their pricing's all over the map. They get 3.5 out of 4 stars from me. Their specialty is their burn ends. I think as I can say, their burn end sandwich is probably their most popular dish. And it's unusual because black restaurants don't usually specialize in burn ends, but LC's does, and their burn ends are real tasty. It's a real good sandwich, and they, like I say, they're pretty consistent in their across the board. You're going to get a good quality, well prepared meat, and that's it. And it's going to be prepared by LC, the purveyor, for you. So that's kind of unique in the fact that even at Bryant's and Gates, Ollie Gates never really, there was always a cook there making the meat. It was not Ollie Gates. Arthur Bryant, same way. Although Arthur Bryant is 100% responsible for the sauce and did oversee the restaurant, he had somebody working the pit, not him. And I think that the LC's is different. And the LC makes the sauce, he makes the meats. He's a pit master. He's taking his truck out and getting cords of wood. He's doing everything, and that's kind of what makes LC's a neat place and a real dining experience. So again, 3.5 stars out of 5 for LC's. It's Bar Road and Blue Parkway in Kansas City, and it is one of the top 3 black barbecue restaurants, or one of, as George Guy says, one of the only 3 black barbecue restaurants. There's another restaurant across the street called Big T's. I'll be reviewing that later, and that's also a good place to go, and it's also good barbecue. But on Bar Road and Blue Parkway is going to be LC's. Adjacent to a vacant lot and used tire store. Nothing fancy, but a good place. Thanks for watching Enjoy the Pig, and Enjoy the Pig is brought to you by Uber. There's an Uber code on your screen. If you decide to drive for Uber and use that code, you'll get a bonus of $200, and Enjoy the Pig will get money to continue its ongoing efforts to provide you with nationwide barbecue restaurant reviews. And please use that code and support us, and thanks for watching.